Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders will get the first crack on offense today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chain. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44. And the Red Raiders come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. The shotgun running play call. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's got it for a big gain. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Ball handed to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Kick is good. It gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Wolverines offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Running with purpose.
For the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Picks up the first and is still going. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. And now the handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
He's tackled on the play at the 23. Third down coming.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Refusing to be stopped in this play. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Wolverines looking to run some tempo here.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. There's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. end zone. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Wolverines looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the back now goes in motion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down and goal to go.
Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Trying to extend the play. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or 2.
Now that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play. Now 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, backs against the wall, they get this sack, and now forcing them into a possible field goal, and that's a win for the defense.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. And we're all tied up now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down after that short completion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He's got his man in the open field. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we're hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. An inside give now from the shotgun. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. And the Red Raiders will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. A handoff from the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's a short completion to the tight end. That's good for a first down near the 40. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab near the sticks. It's Daniels. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. And the Wolverines will line up here on 1st down and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. Snags the quick throw. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 10-3 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And he'll set up to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Oh, and he can't haul it in. That's a crucial drop on a third down play. Here comes fourth down. The Red Raiders will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Opening play at the drive, quick throw to the left. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick catch over the middle. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? QB decides to keep it here. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Here we go now, 3rd and short on the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Receiver makes the catch, and a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Cruz. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And the Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point.
On for the extra point.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tries to get it to the running back. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. And the Red Raiders will come to the line to crank up the tempo. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. That's caught. It's 4. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Wideout's now clustered. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. And it's complete downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return starts from inside the 5. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. It's been a fun start to this one. And this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's got his man open downfield. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield at the plus 49.
Wait, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
A loss of 6 yards on the play.
The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And he boots it high into the air. And they spot it down just outside the 30. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Michigan 20, Texas Tech 10.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it'll cost the offense 5. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Oh, what a juke. Gets free now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down.
Here we go.
And there's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw over the middle. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The Red Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding space at the 20. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Red Raiders trying to cash in here in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. He's escaping the pocket now. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And it's good right down the middle. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. It's a quarterback keeper. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. That gain sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cut quickly. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Same tailback, another carry. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. The Wolverines pick up enough to get a first down there. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. And it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They're going to run it here. Eludes a tackle. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff on the counter play. And that run produces a decent gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. 1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Receiver makes the grab.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's going to pull it down and run. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tries to cut into this lead. They'll run it to the right side. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
They'll hand it off. fighting him off. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Wolverines pick up enough yards to move the sticks. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 2. It's now 2nd and goal.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it's picked off in the end zone. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Quick throw to the left. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Red Raiders come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 30 now. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Grab made by the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Up near the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. The Wolverines come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Michigan. And the route is on. So the offense flexing here, Perkins, stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Michigan 41, Texas Tech 13.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Down he goes, a sack. Short loss on the play, sets up 2nd and long from the 18.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Now, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down. A sack by the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And the freshman brings him down quickly. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Touchdown, Wolverines. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Texas Tech, 13.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. And the Red Raiders come to the line in a hurry up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw, and he lofts it toward the left sideline. He's got it near the end zone, and he's in. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Now they line up to kick the extra
Kicker
point.
is on for the extra point.
And there's the point after.
The kick is good. That makes the score Michigan.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation